Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to DP Public's hearing. Today it is noon, May 1st, 2025. In case anyone is attending this meeting, please note that the public hearing is being recorded. Fabian?
Good afternoon. The public hearing for the Department of Environmental Protection will now come to order. My name is Fabian Harris, the hearing secretary for DEP, and I want to welcome you to this hearing. Pursuant to Section 326 of the City Charter, Section 2-11 of the Procurement Policy Board rules, a public hearing must be held to receive testimony before an agency may award any contract over $100,000 unless exempted by the Charter of Procurement Policy Board rules. The hearings generally take place every other week on Thursdays, taking into consideration holidays and holy days at the New York City Department of Environmental Protection, 5917 Junction Boulevard, Flushing, New York, 11373. Today's hearing is being held under aegis of Department of Environmental Protection. The hearing to be conducted today is listed in the calendar and has been publicly advertised in the city record prior to this hearing, in accordance with the charter and the Procurement Policy Board rules. In addition, draft copies of the proposed contract or draft contract scope, specification, terms, and conditions were provided to the city's elected officials and were made available for public inspection at the Department of Environmental Protection. The procedures and format of the hearings are set forth in the printed calendar. The department will conduct its own hearings and testimony for its contracts in the order of the printed calendar. A designated representative of the department will preside over the hearings. Each contract will be considered separately or in an appropriate groupings. Any person attending the hearing who wishes to testify is invited to do so on first come, first served basis when the particular item is called. Testimony will be limited to 3 minutes and will be timed by the hearing secretary, and the speaker will be heard only once on a particular item. Written testimony, if any, is to be provided to the hearing secretary prior to the close of the hearing. Any person who wishes to testify should complete a hearing testimony slip. They are available from the hearing secretary. When testifying, the witness is to state his or her name and affiliation, if any. Pursuant to the Procurement Policy Board rules, the agency representatives conducting the hearing is not permitted to make comments, to make changes in the proposed contract during the hearing. The purpose of the hearing is to enable the department to hear testimony from the public regarding the proposed contract. However, testimony received must be considered by the department after the hearing is concluded and before the department makes its final contract award. After an item is considered, the hearing on the item will be either be closed or continued to a subsequently scheduled session. In addition, the item may be withdrawn by the department or placed on a subsequent reading of the calendar. In any case, the determination will be at the discretion of the agency representative who presides over the hearing. I will now commence the calling of the calendar number 2.
Okay, my name is Anna Ziba, hearing officer of Office of the Agency Chief Contracting Officer for the Department of Environmental Protection. Calendar number 2 is proposed contract between Department of Environmental Protection and Chemtel Inc., located on 1 Chemtel Plant Road, Riceboro, Georgia, 31323 for 1614 DWP, supplying Catalonic dewatering polymer citywide to centralized dewatering facilities. The contract term shall be 1,825 CCDs from the date of the written notice to proceed, with an option of 1 renewal, 730 CCDs. The contract amount shall be 96,217,740. Location of the job is citywide. EPIN of the contract is 82624B0033. This contract was selected as a competitive seal bid best value method pursuant to Section 302 of the PPB rules. Does anyone wishes to testify on this matter? If no one wishes to testify, the hearing on this calendar item is closed.
Calendar number 2, hearing closed.
Thank you.